I feel like we did play well. Some correction that we can make on offense. Defense played lights out. Can't comment on that at all, any means. Just to reiterate, that defense really, I feel like they played, compared to last year, this is the best game that they played. As far as being prepared ahead of time in practice, bringing the intensity to, an opponent's house. Coming to an environment like that and still playing lights out, I can applaud the defense 100%. Offense, we have a lot of corrections we need to make. They will be made. There's a lot of small things that can be fixed easily. So we're moving on in a better direction. I can say we're focused on not making this last week's loss into two L's, not carrying it over to this week, moving on. It's cliche, but moving on to next week, it's serious for us. Moving on this next week, getting ready for this team coming up and hopefully getting a win.
You feel like it was a missed opportunity?
Yes, 100%. I feel like Auburn played a great game. We had a lot of mental mistakes on offense in the first half that we can correct. And like I said, can't go back and change anything, but I do feel like we had a chance. We do.
Do you think it's a sign of the program's advancement when you're right in the game with a top 10 team on the road, and if you had done a few things better, you may have had a chance to win?
Yeah, I mean, you can go into any game and say that. Even in a win, you can go into games where you've won and say, had we tweaked this or this, we could have had a better outcome. So it still comes down to, in between those lines, it's football. Rankings or anything has nothing to do to it in my eyes. We all have schemes on both sides of the ball and both teams, and we all have to accomplish those schemes and get it done and play to our best ability. And I feel like they played better than us and they got the win. But we are prepared for this week coming up. We're going to be prepared.
What will you do to improve? What do you think that you need to do better?
Just as far as being better and when I look into the mirror every morning. Yesterday I was I had a couple bumps and bruises. Just getting healthy. I would say learning how to slide helps me out a lot. My teammates joked around with me yesterday and told me we need you for about a good 7-8 more games. So I've always been a knucklehead. I've always been just a backyard, just go get it kind of football player. So just learning how to become a pro and take hits that need to be taken and get down when it's time.
You were hobbling pretty good after your last play. Was it cramps an issue there, or was it you got hit on what happened there?
No, when I made like the little small loop, I cramped up in both of my calves, so I kind of had to get that thing to that sideline and get those out of there. So you don't have to worry about me cramping this week. I'll be all right.
Anything else?
What do you feel like Auburn did to Jalen mentioned they threw your timing off a little bit? What do you feel like they did to throw the timing of the offense on?
In all respect to Auburn, they probably have close to one of the best D-lines in the country. I'm not going to act like that's not a thing. They got up to 3 players that can go first, second round. Obviously, 2 that can probably go top 10, top 15. So I'm not going to act like that. I'm not going to be blind to it. I'm aware of it. At times, they did throw my timing off. But like I said, my O-line did great to say that they have that kind of talent up front. Like I said, O-line played lights out. We ran the ball comfortably, take away a couple of those penalties, and I feel like we were in a better situation than what we were in. It's not much else to say about that. Auburn played their game. We played ours. They played tougher.
Anything else?